we should also include one topic for today, which is deposits, right? Um, so when you receive a deposit from the customer, you can do multiple ways of depositing the entry from the customer. You can do a traditional approach where you do a bank deposit. You can pick the customer, put in the dollar amount, apply the line manually, and so forth, if you like that approach. But what's better in today's world is to run the function called payment reconciliation journal, where you're able to integrate your bank to the business central system and then import the bank transactions and let the system to do an automatic matching and posting, right? Sounds really fancy, but that's exactly what the system does, right? So I'm going to show you a quick walkthrough of this one. So you're in a payment reconciliation journal. It's nothing but a journal page. But what's good about this function is you're able to import the bank transaction. So if your system is integrated to bank, when you click on this button, it's going to give you options of what is the date range that you'd like to import the bank statement. So you can put in the date range, let's say this week or this month, and you say yes to that, and it's going to bring in all the lines. Okay, this is a demo system, so I don't have the lines, but it's going to look something like this, right? I'm simulating on how the lines would look like when you run your bank transaction. So in this case, we have about 6-7 lines here for transactions that came from various customers. And this is a bank text that says probably the customer's name or the invoice name, depending on how you're mapping the system to the transaction data from the bank. So this one gives an example of the customer's name and the invoice for which the customer has paid and the amount that was received at the bank, right? So these are bank transaction lines. Once you import these transactions, what you can do further is run this function called apply automatically. And this does the magic for you, where it looks into the customer's ledgers on all the open transactions, and it tries to apply to those invoices automatically, giving you the details of where it applied and what's the confidence of application, right? So again, it is understandable that the system cannot do a full confidence matching, but it does its best to match the line. And you can see here the confidence levels by the system on each line. So this one says a high confidence, probably because it was able to match exactly to the same dollar amount as the invoice. And you can see on the line, who's the customer that it has matched to, and what's the dollar amount that it has matched to, and so forth. And if you click on that confidence, it provides you the reasoning why it is a high confidence match. It tells you that the party's name fully matched, document number probably not fully matched, but the number of entries with the dollar amount, there's a perfect one match. So, and that's why it's a high confidence. Versus there is another one here called medium confidence, probably because there are more than one document with the same dollar amount. So system is not too sure and is giving you an option to, giving you a reminder to double check to ensure it is indeed the right document that it is matching to. Because you might have two invoices with the same dollar amount, right? And you want to ensure it is properly applied to the oldest document or the right document number. So these are simple cues the system gives you for you to um, validate its application, and then finally you're able to post the payments. So when you click on this button, it is going to go ahead and then post all the payments or the deposits, and also close the invoices that are applied in the background. So that I feel, or all of our customers feel, is a lot of help. A lot of time will be saved in this process with a couple of buttons, because it cuts down the time to manually enter the deposit. It cuts down the time of application. It cuts down the time of looking up the ledger and so forth in a simple couple of steps that what you just saw. So once you post the documents, the payments and invoices are closed, and the financial transactions automatically happen in the background.